From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Philadelphia Phillies.
And on the hill for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy his on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to get underway. Randy Arozarena now at the plate.
Number 56, Randy Arozarena.
And a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The changeup missing. Ball 1.
For 5-star backyards, Yellowwood brand pressure free to buy. If it doesn't have this yellow tag,
ball
you don't
there.
want it. And that's secret is the perfect mix of European style and American comfort. And there's just so many things to do. But all food tea and privacy cameras to go.
The 1-2. Arozarena tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there.
Karaoke and karaoke. Yeah, karaoke's a bit long. All right, but that's good.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
The Walker's never tasted
Here's
better.
the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. The switch hitter batting right.
Perfectly toasted bun. Every detail stacked with chef's kiss. Whether it's the weeks or years, turn the Walker again at just $3.99 on Wednesday.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's
Yo, what the fuck? Good. I missed it. Good. Missed it.
It's presented by FanDuel. Contrarians plus 560 to hit home road today. It's
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Mentioned his start last year with St. Louis over
And now, Brendan Donovan.
Offensively, he stayed good. He felt like he saw the ball well the first 2 series. Wasn't a stand ball that he was looking forward to having a great game here today. Alex Cora had mentioned that Contreras will hit. He puts those same results when he was nervous as well in that category. He said the at-bats have been good from the offense. Always trapping in the bases. He feels like the line is moving. And when those guys get involved, they really get fun around here. Since we have been really good at offense.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Slow start for him last year. Number 2 for 19. The first 30 games or so, he only hit 218. OPS 637.
And that skips into
the next year together. Just slow out of the game last year. 1-2 from him.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Second born in New York State.
Back back here, Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab here, Emerson Hancock. How about a report on him, Chris?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals. Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
He's really good in spring training. Going to mention Siegel. The challenge 11 times now.
Ripped to short. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
I think that's exactly right.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I tell you, this guy, listen, nothing's fun when you're scoring in the running.
Foul ball.
And he's not swinging it. If he gets going, it's going to be a good time. Here is goal. 417.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
And strength. So right now, I think
Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Same with towards the brand. With one down. You've already seen it now a couple of times. Durant and Abreu.
Payoff pitch.
It's sinker change out to left.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rosarena under it. And it's 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced the moment straight out of the sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Ripped to third, but handled, and now in the end.
So that one hurts. Nothing up it. 25
Top of the second, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You become homeowners. Penny back. Bring this live here. I want to be rich. Wishing for money. All you need is your phone. Without a phone, go to the Geico, get a quote,
and there's a foul.
Yeah, what the fuck? Good is not going nowhere. Fucking bombs.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
You get magic of Vegas. All the excitement from Players Paradise. Live dealer blackjack, roulette, craps, baccarat, and more.
Foul ball there.
I never spent nights.
Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ah, jammed it.
And there are 2 outs. So now the DH spot, Rob Refsnyder.
That tries to hold up. Campusano's like I'm a flower, maybe go fair, give it time.
ground right side. Over to first in time. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3.
Yeah, the Chiefs, 176 left. Muffin in the left, racing out there. Good story. Story can't get to it.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Bohm, the third overall pick in the 2018 draft at Wichita State. Screaming a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, Curly, he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez settles under it. Takes it in for the out. One out man at first. Right now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
First base runner against Sonny Gray.
Left field way back there. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall.
Right. I think it's sort of like, okay, which is the first team here? Break up, maybe put up a 4 spot.
And now it's JT Real Muto.
Take 2.
Swung on, belted.
Toronto and the White Sox are 1-1 at the third inning.
This bum ass nigga hit a home run like that's crazy.
It's 2-0. So 2 down, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Sox did not make a couple of plays in Sunday's last start back.
Lined into left center, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford.
What happened in Houston was your worst version of yourself. You know,
that was a strike.
I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9 hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And that is that.
Fans for strikeout for Ray. Stolen base for Sheets. Good curveball.
Back here in Philadelphia, stepping in for the Mariners.
All right, let's get started, fellas.
Behind Trano, make yourself all the way back, and it's good curveball. Almost like that. I didn't see him with the left-handed hitter. Didn't see him running.
Yo, I can't hit the shit. This shit for nothing.
Something to the catcher. And then Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tap foul at the plate.
In the third. From the veteran.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on
That was my fault.
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond.
Yo, we hitting all ground balls.
Retired here in the top of the third. And now Ryan Bliss.
Sonny Gray's career began as a first-round draft pick out of Vanderbilt University, drafted by the A's. Pitched in the postseason.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Reds in Minnesota.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
1-5. Done it. The last couple of years, it's guys,
That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Oh, and he's trying for second. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Come on, bro. That's a fucking ball.
Stelly.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one 95 to
It happened the entire time during this whole pitch. It was constant. Hey, against righties, this is what I want. Against lefties, this is what I want. A lot of times,
back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
We're in third. Holding in second.
Ball one.
She's not going anywhere. Took on. Top of the order, Tatis Jr.
Oh, that's inside.
Yo, I'm hitting the thing perfect, and that motherfucker's still going over there, yo.
First time he's made it out.
Swings through that.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-2 down. And that's downstairs and
God
outside.
damn it.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. On the inside corner for a strike.
Clip that motherfucker.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Takes it in for the out. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 so far.
First baseman number 3.
On the ground, right side. Play made, that ends the inning.
Fuck out of here. Well, you shouldn't have got them first 2 rounds, fucking bum. Tell me, I gotta get ready to roll. It's true, but they fold.
As we go to the top of the 4th, now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, these Mariners
Yo, look at this shit!
But I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
1-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Yo, I can't catch it.
That's why I always like to stick around.
2-2 now.
Stick around.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
You said Walker is the best burger in America when made right. So your feedback is perfected every night.
Swings through it.
That's my fault.
And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air to left center, Marsh has a beat on it.
Damn, no, he can't get no fucking. He got a weak contact on that one, I think.
Here's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time up.
I've been getting fucking shit.
Swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Steal down, later down a little bit. That's why Stelly leads things off against Michael Mann.
Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Alec Cole stands in for the Phillies.
Right center, and then the fade down the way, get you
close with that one. Ball one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Fly to center his first time. To the right side. Naylor takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Fly to left his first time. Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's JT Realmuto. He's already homered in this game. In the air, out towards left center. And that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Stott over to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th. And now the DH, Rob Refsnyder. Grounded out his first time up. Sliced hard but foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Yo, why the fuck he ain't keep going, yo?
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Robles stands in here, takes ball 1 low. This one in the air center field. And that's got extra bases.
That's no fucking power on that shit, yo.
2 away now. Leo Rivas getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Rivas, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. And a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Ryan Bliss. That one ripped but foul. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but somewhere.
And that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh,
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now at the plate, Justin Crawford.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Has grounded out a couple of times. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
yo,
They're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Off the Bears eye and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. Here is Bryce Harper.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there, and that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double. And here comes Alec Bohm. 1 for 2. Off the mark there. And ball 1. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Cooper Criswell.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Swing and a miss.
That's ball 2.
Outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. Here comes the throw.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Digging in, Brandon Marsh.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Next pitch is outside. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Bohm around third. In to score from first. In there. He's safe.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but
what a stop to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1, no strikes.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's
righty reliever out of the pen, Carlos Vargas.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
That clips the corner. Draws the walk there.
I didn't even know that was a wall.
So 2 away. This is Bryson's stop. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Now they'll miss.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Always having a tough time getting the pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. The throw to first ends the inning.
Finally, I clean up the field. Man, shit. Oh no, I got 2 hits.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot?
Sure.
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Boy, that Joe
So
was
in, Cal Raleigh. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit.
You want something to have it.
Didn't take long to get her.
Your fault. You got to make stuff complicated. Oh, but you want it.
Get him to find a hole.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
I wanted to race the freeze with 1 point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But that's always
Come on, bro.
the truest part.
Would you have worn one of those? And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
The 1-0. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. New pitcher for the Mariners, Jose A. Ferrer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
I put the other pitch in. I said you got lucky from.
Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-0. One down. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball one there. Next offering misses, and that's ball two. Just missed. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Yeah, man. I just took the Rabbits to be lucky right now.
Here is Alec Bohm.
Nope. Ball one.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
He got lucky. He got lucky. I don't like how to watch the TV and play the game.
We go to the top of the seventh, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ref Snyder now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Kyle Tucker hit a home run. Oh, fucking. Oh, that is terrible.
Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out.
The whole dog's change has been home.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel great as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Line to left. And foul ball. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball.
Come on,
Stays 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 aboard with 1 out. And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas.
Oh, bullshit, man.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Let it go, guys. I'm looking at this fucking game.
2 on, 1 out.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
You can't make this goofy shit up, man.
Next to hit, Ryan Bliss. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Now a relay to the plate, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Back to the top of the order, Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
Come on, bro, hit a home run. Nice motherfucker. Now you go. I go.
Now it appeal to first. Didn't go.
Yeah, that's wrong.
2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Now a long throw home. He's in there.
Safe, motherfucker.
Hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh. Base hit into center field. Runner from third comes across, and it's 9-2.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Plate. Upper with the middle of the infield.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Brad Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now here is Brendan Donovan.
That's great.
Turner under it. And that's the third out.
Damn it, man. Yo, hold on a second. Give me a piece of shit.
Bottom of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
You got lucky with that bullshit, man.
Fought off foul. In the air, left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 away. Adolis Garcia will hit next. And it's fouled away. The Phils up big in this one. Near the bottom of the 7th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That misses,
outside, that's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Grounds one to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Phillies.
They'll bring up JT Realmuto. Out to short, Rivas. There's one. Throw to first, safe.
Yo, bitch.
Bryson Stott.
Second baseman.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
A lot of this had to do with Durbin stealing, right? Carson was kind of getting out there to try to get that baseball, try to throw Durbin out. It just stayed back a little bit further.
Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Ready to begin the 8th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Pulls that one foul. 0-1 now. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. On the ground right side. Stop. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3.
Oh, fuck, man.
And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Rob Refsnyder.
Randy Vasquez, right-hander.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Luke Raley, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Luke Raley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strike.
Fuck, man, fuck.
They're on 5.
Bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. 0 for 3 so far in his debut. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Gabe Spire.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Edmundo Sosa, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. This one in the air center field. And there's one away. So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Trey Turner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down to the zone.
On the ground to the left. Toss to Naylor, and they get Turner for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber digs in now.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I'm holding on now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now it's filled up. stays alive. 3-2. Payoff pitch. That's another ball that missed the spot.
Up next for the Phillies.
Here's Harper now. 1 for 4 with a double.
Harper.
Popped up. Naylor under it. And the inning is over.
All right, let's try to get 6 runs here, boy. At least 6. Let's play.
One down. What is that sweet Cutter happening? This is forehand, right? It shows strike. And it looks like it's going to be right down the middle. It disappears. Strike. This is pitching off the He is heavy. 16 and moving through it.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Victor Robles now at the plate. And first offering is out off.
Number 8, Dominic Canzone.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Rivas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air, and that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 down.
Yeah, they shit crazy, yo.
1 out man at first. And up next for Seattle, Ryan Bliss. Pop foul out of play. Off to the right. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter. Cole Young. Runner on first and 1 down for him. Now the 0-1. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Turner for 1. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.